Welcome to the Conversation Colons podcast. I'm your host, Damien, my co host, Jared.
Hello.
Jared, why don't you take us into the Brewskis of the week?
Well, I unfortunately did not put my brewskis in the refrigerator.
He failed
I've
you.
been letting them sit outside, raw dog in the weather since it's been nice and cool here in Ohio. And these past few days, it's been like in the low 70s, high 60s, somewhere in that range. Therefore warm, and now my fucking brewskis are warm. So this week I'm going to be hitting up with some water. Uh,
Agua.
starting my starting my first 64 ounces of today since it's after midnight officially for me. That's what I'm doing. How about you?
I'm also raw dog in that water, but I did go grab a brewski. I grabbed another of the Smirnoff seltzers.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Tastes like ass, but I'll drink it.
Absolutely.
Forgot how ass it tasted. Um, Podcast is going good so far. I dropped my cap. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'll pick it up with my foot. Don't worry.
Mm. Every time I pick up something with my foot, my girlfriend calls me monkey toes.
Yep, that's what me and my sister used to say. All right.
Makes me feel real great.
Well, some updates. Obviously, we are recording on time, which is cool. Um,
Hey.
Kind of a rarity nowadays.
Yeah,
Um,
unfortunately.
but it's all right. Things are good. Job wise for me, it's going good. I'm not stressing as much as I was, so hopefully we're back to weekly things.
So,
Yeah. And then I know this week was supposed to be the Christopher Nolan movie rankings, but you probably know by now we're not really good with the schedule. So,
we promise things that we can't actually accomplish sometimes.
yeah. Uh, but I will say it should be next week for sure. We have 3 movies left. We have Interstellar, Insomnia, and Dunkirk. So we will get
We're
those watched.
watching one of those three right after this episode, or right after I'm recording this episode, I should say.
Your thing is so delayed.
Yeah, I don't know why. I wanted to fix it, but I don't know.
Go ahead and fix it. A little behind the
The
scenes action for you guys, you know?
Yeah, I told you when I was trying to fucking load it, it was being weird, and I got to load and I saw it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend that it's not happening. It's probably just on my end. I'm real upset that you see it too.
Well, like you were talking and like your mouth wasn't moving, and I was like, "Is this like a Japanese anime now? Like, what's going on?"
Is it working now? Do I
Yes,
look
looks
a
way
little bit
better.
better?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely it's fine now. I don't know what the fuck that was. I could see it because I would look at you and I'd look at myself after I was done talking, and I would see my mouth like, so weird.
Yep.
God. Anyway, continue.
So let's talk about what we've been playing recently, Jared. Or I guess what everyone's been playing besides me and you. Elden Ring came out, which we
Yeah.
haven't talked about. Really good game. I love I love watching the YouTube videos about it.
Oh my god.
Of
Yes.
people playing it. I'm a bitch though, so I don't know if I'm going to play it. But we'll see. We'll see if I'll play it. I want so I think I'm gonna buy it when it's like $20-$30,
Yeah.
and I'll jump into it. I did go and pre-order Ghostwire Tokyo though. Um, Quick little story. So me and Chad went up to GameStop. Um, because he was buying the Halo Edition Xbox from one of my friends, and she works at GameStop. And so we're outside, and I was like, "Hey, I'll see you next week. Well, I'll come in and grab the Ghostwire." And she goes, "You didn't pre-order that yet?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Get your ass in the store and pre-order this." And I was like, "Okay." Um, but I hear you like what she told me. You get a cool little metal sign when you pre-order. Who the fuck is calling me? Hold
Dude,
on.
what is going on with this episode of the fucking
This is
podcast
just
right
this is
now?
just a cursed episode. It's Anthony. I
What?
love how he's spam calling me. I love how he sees we're in the recording thing and still calls. So yes, I will I'm gonna kill him.
What's he do? Is he just spam calling you still?
Yes. And then he messaged in the Discord, pretty sure.
No, that was me. I called him a
Okay.
fucking tool.
How do I message him and it says not delivered? What does that even mean?
Hold on. I've already fucked up my end. Just hold on.
Boys slash girls, whatever's watching this, I apologize. I'm gonna have to this.
All right.
What was that conversation like?
Oh, I was like, you fucking twat, quit calling him. We're trying to record. And he's just like, I am so sorry, man. I had no idea. I didn't mean to call more than once.
Dude, it like took because I have my MacBook right here. It like took me out of everything I was doing to answer the call.
Oof.
But it's all right, we're good.
Yeah.
Weird episode right now. I feel like we're like recording our first episode. It's like very unprofessional right now. It's all right
What
though.
the fuck's happening? We,
The
you know what?
vibe
This
is
is what
good.
we get. We deserve this. We've been off the ropes a little bit recently.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, Elden Ring, really good. Pre-order Ghostwire Tokyo. Hopefully, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna play that game. I just want to have it because it's a PS5 exclusive, and I'm just trying to buy all those.
Yeah.
Oh, it beat Horizon. I didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest games I've ever played of my life. Game of the year so far. And like Cody can also vouch, like probably the best looking game I've ever played. He goes, Anthony just texted me. He goes, "I'm really sorry, I didn't mean it."
I didn't get to see the true beauty of that game unless I was sent like a screenshot because every time I would watch you playing it while you were streaming on Twitch, it just kept like fucking dropping frames, which is not
Yeah,
your fault. It's just how Twitch is. But other than that, I mean, it with the few screenshots I got from Cody looked great. Looks like a very nice game.
yeah. I'm not usually like a photo mode guy or like screenshot kind of guy, but like there was a lot of stuff in that game where I took some screenshots on my PlayStation because it just looked so amazing.
Yeah,
That's really good. Uh, Jared, you've been playing more Civ, which we talked about last week, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna say I'm not getting Elden Ring. Not even fucking close. Not never gonna buy it. I really enjoy watching people play it on YouTube. Our friend Jordan's been playing it. Love that. I've been watching him play a lot.
yeah, Cody's
Uh,
playing it as well. He bought it.
yeah, Cody's playing it. Derek just bought it. I believe was Derek here for the mukbang, or is it just
No, Derek was here, but no one
was
remembers
he?
him.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of our friends have been playing it, but I won't. I won't fucking buy it. I'll openly admit I'm a pussy if you want to call me that. I just don't like those kind of games. I think they're great to watch. Looks fun. Won't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I've been playing a lot of Civ 6. Damien here gives everyone shit who does play it in this fucking Discord, but I've been playing it with Derek a lot, love it a lot. Damien has it. He just, won't finish the game he started with
To
us.
be
So we'll
fair,
see
I
what
did
happens
give
there.
it a good 2 hour chance.
That was not 2 hours,
It
man.
was
That was
two
like an
hours.
hour. But it's a fun game. That's what I've been doing. That and I got back into Madden with all the big trade. Like I don't know if anyone here follows sports. I know we're not necessarily a sports podcast, but anyone who follows football right now, huge fucking trades and like acquisitions going around the entire NFL and especially like our team, the Browns that we're a big fan of. They've been doing some big shit. So because of that, I've been back in Madden just playing it just to fuck around. I can't wait for the next Madden to come out. I know it's gonna be a minute, like, later this year, but I'm so fucking
August,
ready. I can't wait. And then I've been on and off playing Destiny. I need to beat the fucking Witch Queen storyline. I just keep, like, pushing it off. I don't want to. It's so weird, like, I wanna play it so bad, but I keep pushing it off. And that's, like, it. WWE, we played WWE. I don't know if we
Oh
talked
yeah,
about that or not.
we have not.
Yeah.
So me, Cody, Jared, our friend Derek, Jordan, me, or I have all bought it, and yeah, it's really fun. It's actually like really fun. It's surprising. Like to put in perspective, like I haven't played a wrestling game since WWE 12. Jared's never played one. Jordan hasn't played one since like 2K16 or something like that. I don't think Cody's played one besides 2K16. And that's when we were hearing good things about. Like we were all like super excited to like play the game, and then it came out and it's really fucking fun. We're doing like we're playing that game for 2 to 3 hours almost every day, besides the last few days. But
Yeah.
we're doing like Jordan bought like a physical belt, and we're gonna do a match every month, and then whoever wins, the belt gets shipped to them, and we're doing a fun little group thing like that. Um,
Honestly, that might be if we're gonna do that like a monthly thing. I might have to stream that.
that would be fun, yeah. 'Cause it,
I've
'cause I
been
feel like for
looking
our
at
friend group,
streaming
it'd be
more.
very intense. It'd be
Oh
very
my god.
intense.
Yeah,
Um,
that's one thing you said. Like we're all having fun, and I will say I do have fun with that game. But I've never played a game like this before. Like the closest thing to this game, I will say, is I guess Madden. I've played because it's like a
yeah.
sport-ish game. It's the same style
Well, you
thing
played UFC
ish.
too.
No,
You not played UFC?
no, I've never played a game like this. Never played UFC. Never played WWE. I've never played FIFA. Never played 2K. I've never played any of the golf, hockey. I've literally only played Madden.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, so this is my first fighting game. Like I said, fun fucking game. We're having a great time playing it. Oh my god, though, am I fucking not good at it? I don't know move sets. I don't know combos. I just press the buttons. I know what they do, and I try to combo the one or two things I know. And then I get mad that the fucking pop up, oh, hit this to try to counter it, and it never fucking works for me. Uh, it's like once or twice out of like 15 times, I feel like is what I get it. I'm, enjoying it, but I'm frustrated as fuck because everyone's here like, "Oh, I'm starting to get the hang of it since I used to play it before." And I'm like, "I don't buttons, just fucking hitting them."
Yeah, it's a
But
really big
game.
learning difference. Like,
Oh my
it's all
god.
about like it's animation based, so it's not really like it's not like UFC at all. Um, but yeah, it's really fun. So we're doing that. I've unfortunately have gotten the FIFA bug. Um,
Yeah, you have Cody
very
too.
badly. Like yesterday, I'm pretty sure I played 9 hours of FIFA and I wasn't like planning to. The reason why, like, I had a solid team. Like, I'll keep it short because I know people don't care about FIFA. I'm not trying to be Cody, but I'll keep it short. So in Ultimate Team for
Uh,
FIFA, I had like a 83 rated squad, but like my best player was 91 rated Neymar. My second best player was an 87 striker. So I was like, man, I really need to upgrade. Like, if I want to play this game more and have fun, I need to upgrade my players. I just don't know how I'm going to. I went to the store for packs. I wasn't planning to buy any. I was going to use my coins that you get throughout the game for free to buy a pack. But then I saw they had this one pack. It was like a foot birthday thing, which is a promo they have going on. It was $5 like USD. I was like, it's $5. Like, if I get like an 85 rated player, it's worth it. Oh no, I got a player worth like 750,000 coins, and now my whole team is different. I mean, I have Ronaldo. I have a guy named Cunha who's really good. Neymar. I've had Messi. I got Sancho. Like, I have my squad went from like an 83 to now it's like a 92 with 100 chemistry. It's a whole different thing. I'm actually enjoying the game. So that's my FIFA talk. I'm having fun, but it'll probably only last a week, and I'll be back in Call of Duty. I just
feel
needed a
like
break from Call of Duty. I think like with Call of Duty, I was stressing myself out so much playing it.
dude,
Um,
yeah.
and like yes, FIFA's stressful, but like it's a different kind of stress. Like I don't care about FIFA like I do Call of Duty. So like when I lose in Call of Duty, I get fucking pissed, especially in ranked. Um, and I don't want to get into Destiny again. Like I really want to. And now that I have my job secure that I've been trying to get, like I can because I know I have time. But I still have so much other things to do. Like we're gonna be moving here probably in the next month or two. Um, it's a bigger house, so like I can't
After the move is when the Destiny grind begins.
possibly. Yeah, it just depends what happens.
Can't wait to get the fire team back together.
I know because like I haven't like paid attention to anything. I knew like when it first dropped, I saw some of the exotics. Don't know the story. I did see the ending of the story.
Don't you fucking say a word.
I won't, but it was on Twitter and I saw it. And then that's all I've seen. So I know Crucible's still the same because they haven't added anything to Crucible. And I know Gambit's the same because they haven't added anything to Gambit. I know Gambit's actually broken right now, but yeah,
Yeah, I think one of like the most OP guns is in Gambit. I think you can get through there right now.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just mainly right now. I mean, Madden, FIFA. That's really all I've been playing. I don't think there's been anything else. I'll play Ghostwire Tokyo next week, and I'll let you guys know how it is because it comes out the 25th, I think, which is Tuesday.
No,
No,
that Tuesday is the
is that
22nd.
Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So I'll be able to, you know, this is what I hate about GameStop though. Like, and this is why I bought Horizon, digitally. Like, GameStop, I think for Horizon they did a midnight launch, but I didn't want to wait, so I just bought it digitally. But with Ghostwire, since it's like kind of a smaller game, I don't know if they're gonna let me come in Thursday and pick up the game. Like, I'm gonna have to wait till Friday. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Um, but yeah, let's get into the main topic of this. They had the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play, which this game, I mean, I'm pretty sure I mentioned on episode 2 or 3 of the podcast. I went back and looked because there was that leaked trailer that I showed everyone at the time, like my friends. I don't know if I showed it to you, Jared. But anyways, this game like has been a thing for like 5 or 6 years. Like, it's been known about, and there was a Reddit like trailer that got leaked, which has been proven to be real, where they were doing like QA for the game, like having people come in and like watch this trailer, get a feel for it, and it had like the customization of your characters and stuff. Like, the game's come a long way. So it was cool that we finally got an announcement last year, and then they finally showed us gameplay, and I mean, me and Cody watched it together, and it's everything I wanted. Everything I wanted in a Harry Potter game is here. So we'll go through some of the things. I think number one, which we all knew about, but creating your own custom character. And I think like when I was watching, because they talked about the customization, one of the big things I was worried about this game was that they weren't going to let your house be determined by like the hat. They were just going to kind of put you in the house for a story reason. I'm glad we're just not putting Gryffindor. I'm glad like you can wear the hat. It'll tell you which one randomly to go to. So you're, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, whatever. Happy about that because I was worried there for a second. Another thing I was worried about was the combat, because you can make it really simple if you want. They didn't. It's like you can on the fly change spells and fucking combo different spells and parry and then shoot back, grab things, throw things at people. If they throw something, like this one guy threw a TNT barrel at the guy and he caught it midair and threw it back. Like, I saw that and I was like, thank you. Okay, that's checked off. Another thing I was worried about. Okay, I know they said it was going to be an open world RPG. But like, how open's the castle? Like, how big is the castle? Well, they showed it's going to have doorways. It's going to have all the different areas for the different houses. It has secret passages. It has dungeons. Like, okay, dope. I can explore Hogwarts. They said they explored it for 45 minutes and even see everything. Cool.
Well, the huge thing they hit on, they like multiple times said they're the secrets of Hogwarts. Like, they said that like over and over, and they would give an example like that he does a spell on one of the paintings and it opens a secret doorway.
Yeah.
There was another part where it was talking about a former student and it's like, oh, a student might have done this, and it builds this fucking thing that like is connected to somewhere underneath Hogwarts. There's so much secrets of Hogwarts. It'll probably take people forever to find all the stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
That is a huge thing they mentioned.
Yep. I do love that they also confirmed we can go into the Forbidden Forest. We're
Oh,
also
really?
Yeah, you can go into the
I
forest.
didn't hear
that. They also have the coast. Like, so at Hogwarts, you can see the little like river ocean thing. You can go to the coast. There's villages there. There's more stuff there. You can go to Hogsmeade, which is dope as well. So location wise, dope, fucking amazing. I'm glad that we could fly a broom. I didn't think that was going to be in the game, but they showed it, and I was like, fucking yes, let's go. One thing they kind of teased was, like, because they're like, when you're in Hogwarts, be careful the secrets you go to, because it can take you down a dark path. And then he did the Forbidden Curse spell, Avada Kedavra. I don't know if that means if you can choose if you're a good or bad guy. But it teased it. So, like, I feel like you can't just tease that and then not do it.
Yeah.
But I saw that and I was like, dude, let's fucking go.
See, I saw that and assumed that it was something where like we could be corrupted and like we're forced to do something like that, even though it may not be what we want to do. But now the way you say that
Right.
makes me think it might be better.
Yeah. They also showed the uh oh god, the room. Uh
Oh, the shit. They use it in the movie. Oh my god.
yeah.
The necessity room. No.
No.
The oh my god.
Trying to find it in this little article. I'm sorry.
I know exactly what it is. No,
Room of
hold on.
requirements. I just remembered. That's what it was.
Requirement. Thank
Room of
you.
requirements. So that's gonna be like your hub for like making potions and stuff, kind of catching up and things. But then what threw me off is you also had that other thing that they showed, like that other house that you can go into that's from like Fantastic Beasts. And you can like
mm-hmm.
have your own house in there and your own fucking animals in there. And I was like, holy shit, okay, like dope. I also
Yeah,
love
they definitely took the custom ability for that, like
yeah.
above. That looks awesome.
I do also love that like you can rescue animals, like because that's a big part of Fantastic Beasts. Like that was cool. Also, the graphics like are stunning. Like there's that one like section where he's flying on the broom on the coast, and it looks phenomenal. Like it's so good. Um,
We need to talk. I can't figure out the graphics remind me of another game, but I can't figure out what game it is. It
yeah.
looks so similar to something. We need to talk about that at some point.
But it seems like they gave this to the right team. I was a little worried because this team was the team that did like Disney Infinity stuff. Um, So they're like used to doing these big open worlds with some details, but like not to this level. But I mean, they went detailed. Takes place in 1800s. You also have like skill cards that determine different things, like you can go invisible or whatnot. Um, so I mean, they showed off a lot of the creatures that look cool. I the bad guys, we'll see if they're good, but they look interesting. Uh, I I was thoroughly impressed. They said there's going to be 20 plus spells in the game, so you can really build your loadout the way you want. And they really honed in on the fact that like this is a single player RPG. You'll be going around finding loot, so that's what the customization is going to be. And one thing that threw me off, which I didn't know we were going to get, was companions. And the companions seem really cool because like I'm sure it's like more of a Fallout kind of thing where like if you talk to someone they can like become your companion. Like that's how they were kind of framing it. But you can learn spells through those people. They have their own side quests to go do. So really interesting. Um Another big thing as the school year progresses, different seasons. Love that. Um and they showed like the same areas with like more leaves, the snow on the ground, stuff like that. So really cool. I mean, everything I saw, like, and finally the last thing. This is a weird thing to bring up. I'm glad we have to like go to class. It's a weird thing. I don't know why, but I'm glad they're making it like part of the game. You have to go to class and learn this stuff. Like me and Jared played Gary's mod, and like all you
Dude,
do is go to classes in that one. But it's so much
that was
fun.
our yeah, that was my favorite part was sitting in the classes because the people who were like because you had to have someone who played the teacher in that. But when they actually like talked about stuff from the movies and stuff like that made sense. It was actually really interesting. That I 100% agree with you. Like I'm super excited we have to do classes. And that was one thing I will say from the trailer that confused me. It seemed like you would have to go to the classrooms to like brew your potions and do all that shit. And I was before they introduced the room requirement, I was like, so like, what am I gonna do if I have to do it at a point where there's not a class? Like, I don't have a class in there. Like, I should interrupt someone else's. But I'm really glad like you have that option to learn it there, do it there, but also in your home area or
Yep.
whatever you want to call it. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I mean, this nailed everything I wanted to see. I mean, people have been waiting for this game. I've been waiting for this game for 20 plus years. An open world, go find whatever you want to go find. Harry Potter game, just do it. Although they're calling it the Wizarding World, whatever. But yeah, Jared, what were your thoughts over it, like in general?
I got to be honest with you, like pretty much everything you hit on, I agree. I'm a little concerned. I don't want to give too much of a review here because I want to know more.
Yeah.
Not saying they didn't give us a lot, but there's some stuff like you said, the sorting hat. It isn't just like a oh, you start in Gryffindor and there you go. Like it is gonna have you pick, but I want to know how it picks. I want to know if there's like
Oh, it's
a
just random.
is it a, like they confirmed 100% random,
Yeah, I'm
or is
guessing
it
that's
something
how it
where
would
like you can
be.
take a test, like you take like a little test and they kind of like while you're making your character, it's like oh, like it's kind of like they have on
Yeah,
those
it
websites.
might be like
And
one
I'm
of those
curious if
things where like, so I because they didn't talk about like in depth the character customization, so I don't know if it's gonna be like skill points like Fallout or something like that. So I don't know
uh,
if it's gonna determine like, okay, I'm gonna put all my skills into intelligence. Like, is that gonna put me in a class, or if it's just strictly random?
yeah.
But the sorting hat does take into account like what you want to be, so they might let you like say like, hey, I want to be Gryffindor, and the hat might just let you go Gryffindor. I don't know. I want it to be completely random, but
Well, I think it'd be interesting if it is like okay, select a preference. Like if you click on any of the classes, there's a higher chance, like a 60% chance you get it. But if you leave it on completely random, then it's like 25, 25, 25, 25.
yeah,
That'd be really interesting.
yep.
Again, that being said, I want to see like right now it's what holiday 2022 is what it says the release date
Yeah, so
is.
probably November.
Yeah, sometime in that range. To clarify more, like I'm gonna say a few more things about this right now, but I feel like I can give a much more in-depth way of how I'm feeling about the game when we get more information closer to when we get an exact date, when we get one of those like final like trailers. It's like every little detail we know so much more. So if I if it sounds like I'm like beating around the bush, that's why. I will say the one of the only things I'm kind of like not disappointed in, but that I don't like, I guess, is that we're starting off immediately as a year 5. I understand why they're doing it because you have to be older, whatever. I get that. But I think it would be nicer if we had like a year 1 through 4 just like accelerated. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully, it makes more sense when we get in. Hopefully, it isn't like some stupid ass like, oh, make your character. Oh, new student. Here we go. Like if it's that, it's gonna be kind of upsetting. But I could
Yeah,
be like, there could be a lot more to it. We could find out so much more.
yeah. The way
But
they
again, that's
framed
why I
it
want to
is
wait
like,
to give more.
yeah. So the way they framed it for the
Yeah.
story is like, you're a student coming in, you've never been to Hogwarts,
Mhm.
you're behind on everything, because you're trying to help. I think his name's like Mr. Fig, solve a
Yes.
mystery about the Goblin Rebellion. So that's why you're at Hogwarts. So you start in year 5 because you're supposed to be in year 5. But I feel like gameplay wise, they did that because like for year 5s, that's when you learn most spells.
Yeah.
So you're
That's
gonna and like more impactful potions and charms and stuff like that. So that's probably why. I agree though. I would have loved to like, even if it's like a 10-minute thing, like kind of like just kind of going through the stuff. But
yeah. I know.
yeah,
That's literally. It doesn't even have to be 10 minutes. It can be like a fucking cinematic of like the things you do, and you can even like, oh, in year 1 you pick blank and you press like fucking A or B or AX or B or whatever. You just fucking select through, and it can be fucking like you said 5-10 minutes. I don't care. Yeah, that'd be
yeah.
awesome. But we'll see. We'll have to see.
Uh,
What else was to say? It was
an-
the broom, the whole broom thing you mentioned. I am really excited to see what else we can ride because I'm pretty sure they were riding whatever Buckbeak was. I forget
yep,
what that
they are writing
whatever
that.
that
Yeah,
is. And I mean, we obviously see all the animals. It talks about like being able to capture them, bring them back, like bring them back to health, all that shit. So what else is there?
can we
Can we
ride a
ride more
dragon?
things?
That's the
Can
question.
we ride dragons? Can we ride things that go underwater? Can we ride things that are just land beasts? Can we ride other things that fly? Can we customize our fucking broom? Can we like I want to know more. That seems so
Yeah.
fucking cool. I want to know so much more about the mounted stuff.
Yep.
And I want to know like because I don't know if we saw. I don't remember. Can we cast spells while we're on these things? Can I do a goddamn
I'm
flyby?
guessing there's gonna be like broom
I mean, I'm sure
combat.
it's limited. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's gonna be broom combat. They also showed Quidditch a little bit, and
Did they?
I immediately was like, wait, are we able to play Quidditch?
That's
Because
my
if
next
we
thing.
can, 10 out of 10 game. Because back on the GameCube and PS2, they had that Harry Potter Quidditch game, and it was fun as fuck. So hopefully we can play Quidditch. If not,
Dude, I
whatever.
don't know how I missed some of these things. I watched the 20-minute video and I don't remember seeing that. That's so interesting. But yeah, my next thing was if we are we going to be able to play Quidditch? Are we going to be able to select positions? Like how in depth is it going to be? Is it going to be like fucking oh, here's like a fucking Rocket League version, or here's like a Madden version. Like you just fucking all in pick positions. So
Yeah, if
that's
they do allow Quidditch, I'm guessing they're just gonna put you as a seeker, which Harry Potter was, and you're just gonna fly
probably.
around, try to grab things. I mean, listen, even if it's like simple like that, just put it in the game. I don't care.
Fuck
Even
yeah.
if it's not in the game, it's whatever. But it's something I would want to be in the game eventually.
I
One of
hope the
the
stadium's still there. I hope we can explore that area.
Yeah, well, because it takes place in the 1800s, so they showed the stadium. Yeah, so it should be there. It'll be there.
Yeah.
One of the concerns I have, is the dungeons. They only showed one in the trailer, which I'm guessing they can't show all of them. But like, I hope that the rewards are more than just clothing. Like, and I understand the clothing's probably gonna have buffs and stuff like that, but I want some other cool items in the game. I don't know what that would be. Maybe like cool customization for your wand, like different skins for your wand. That'd be dope. Let the wand
I
really be
get
yours.
Damascus on my wand.
Yeah, like, have it to be like, okay, you do this really hard dungeon. Because they do talk about how they're trying to make the combat like difficult, but all like if you pick it up, you can do fine. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. But if you want to get like super into it, you can. So like if I do a really hard dungeon, it'd be cool to like, hey, your wand, you can now make it look like Harry Potter's wand or Voldemort's wand or the Elder wand, or like, oh, you can make it look blue at the end. You can customize the handle with different presets and stuff like that. That'd be dope as well. But once again, if that's not in there, I get it's just a wand, but like I'd want that to be in there. Um, but I'm guessing they have to have some sort of wand customization in there. I know they didn't talk
Oh,
about it, but there has to be something.
or at least if not customization, then I'm sure they'll have like rarities. So like you have like gray, green, blue, whatever. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sure there could be like that kind of stuff, like legendary
yeah.
wands. I'm sure
Um,
you could get the Elder Wand. Who knows?
my other concern, like, it's just because I'm a little bitch. Like, I hope there's not like areas where I have to fight spiders. I can just kind of fly around them. Um, I think because they showed them in the first trailer, I'm fine with the smaller ones. But well, no, because what's his face doesn't show up till episode or the second movie. If there's a giant spider like from the movies, and obviously it won't be the same one because he was born after this, but like, um,
I would
if
say he was small when he had him with
yeah, with
Tom
Hagrid,
Riddle and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, Hagrid and
But
Tom Riddle.
so I'm just saying, if they decide to just put a giant spider in, not fucking with it. It can
Yeah.
stay in that forest. I'm not going in that forest if I don't have to. Um, and I hate to be like that, but the small ones that they showed in the trailer, I'm fine. They have really skinny legs, like it's whatever. But dude, if they get bigger than that, I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
Out. I'll just fly
Well,
away.
talking about locations, Diagon Alley. I don't know if that was
They didn't
confirmed,
mention
but
it.
it looked like they were in it at one point. Also, the reason I'm thinking that they might be is because isn't that where the bank is?
Yes, and they did show that.
And they showed the fucking rails underneath. I'm, you know, look, I've only been like into Harry Potter for like a few months here now, but you can't tell me that Diagon Alley won't be fucking a thing when you show that part. Like, unless
Yeah,
there's somewhere else that has those rails. I mean, come on now.
I really hope they like take us into Diagon Alley and you get to like have the experience of like getting your wand chosen from you or chosen for you and
Oh,
like getting your books and shit.
oh,
It's just the small things. I don't know why. I want to be back in school. I do. I just want to.
down boy.
Yeah, like we'll see. Obviously, like our hype levels like all the way up for this. I'm trying not to get super hyped, but it's so hard because even if some of the things we're mentioning aren't in the game, there's still so much that is confirmed in the game that like no other Harry Potter games had that I've been wanting.
Yep.
Um,
And also, it looks like if we get just what we saw in the trailers, it's still gonna be a fun as fuck game.
yeah, and it's gonna be a game I want to like. I'm gonna want to do all the side quests for, and like fully get into the game, except the
Yes.
spider part.
I'm, yeah, I'm excited.
So it sucks that it's coming out holiday. I was really hoping they were gonna like surprise the world and go releasing in like 2 months, but this holiday there's really nothing like so far. But it will get packed when E3 happens in the next month or two. But the only thing that comes out holiday is God of War, and we don't even know if that's coming this year, like for sure. So yeah,
Could be delayed.
It'll be hard. Like Horizon was amazing, but if this game's really good, we'll see. Um,
I'm
yeah,
ready.
yeah, that's really it. That's all for this week. There's been honestly like this week's been all NFL, so like game
Yeah,
stuff's
it
been
has.
kind of on hiatus, but the NFL shit's been going crazy. I wish we had a sports podcast. Like I know we did one a few weeks ago, but like a few months ago, but it didn't really go off. But like it's a good time to be like an NFL podcast or like even just a sports podcast or sports thing in general because it is
Even a
so
sports
interesting.
YouTuber, man.
Yeah, like it is so interesting what is going on.
Yeah, the one guy I watch on YouTube who like I get a lot of my sports news from, he's been like multiple, like up to 6, 7 videos a day. Like it's insane how often he's been posting, just trying to keep up with everything. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it
Um,
couldn't hurt if we start like throwing in a little NFL talk at the end of each of our episodes, like just be like, oh, this is what happened this week.
right.
But I mean, like it's gonna be a lot because like some of the shit that's happening like on a day-to-day basis, like on an hourly basis, like it's been fucking insane recently.
Oh yeah.
We we need to watch the I don't know how like televised it is, but I'd like to try to watch the draft this year.
Oh, it's very televised. We can watch it together.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
I love watching it. I watch usually the first and second round, then I dip. But
I've never watched one before, so I'd be interested in trying.
yeah. Watched Spider-Man No Way Home this week. I bought it digitally, even though I have it on physical. It's fine. Um, so it looked phenomenal in 4K. The disc will look even better when I get here in a few weeks. But obviously, I mean, my mom watched that movie, and she also loves Andrew Garfield, just like as an actor. And so, like, at certain points, spoilers if you haven't seen the biggest movie of the past year, uh, like the parts where like Andrew Garfield's in it and he's talking about Gwen. She's like, that's really fucking sad. Why are these movies always sad? And then at the end, when like Tom Holland goes into the coffee shop and like that whole scene where he's like fighting with himself, like he was gonna tell her about everything, and then he sees the cut. Like my mom was actually teared up, and the movie ends, and I'm like, "What'd you think?" And she goes, "It was really fucking sad, and I hated that, but I think that's the best one." And I was like, "Cool." She actually enjoyed it, so she didn't. She liked. My mom doesn't like Tom Holland at all. Like even in other movies he does, like she didn't like him as Spider-Man. She preferred Andrew, but
That's fair.
because she thinks Andrew looks like my nephew, and she just likes those movies anyways. And then she liked Toby, but this one she was like, Tom Holland, he's like actually not bad, and him and Zendaya are a cute couple. So
I agree.
she did make a comment though. She's like Zendaya and Tom or Andrew Garfield should date, and I'm like Andrew Garfield's like 39.
Yeah, I disagree. Well, Andrew Garfield's not that old.
He's that old.
No, Tobey Maguire is the one who's like in his
Tobey
40s.
Maguire's 50. Andrew Garfield's actually like 40 something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me look. He is 38 years
No.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 39's close.
Fuck.
Yeah, Zendaya's
Either way, I
35.
disagree with that. I regardless of age, I disagree with that. I don't
I
think
also
Zendaya
agree.
can do that.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire's 46. So
So they're like never gonna do a Spider-Man movie together again.
it could.
The next one they'll probably be like 60.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, obviously really good. That's all I mean, I haven't bought anything. Uh been really chill lately. Uh in our lives, I mean, like I said, got a new job. Jared's about to get a new job here soon. Uh
Yep.
Working out again, drinking a lot of water.
Same.
Oh, I had teriyaki chicken tonight for dinner for the first time. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, my mom just made teriyaki chicken Monday. I think fucking great. I love teriyaki shit.
Yeah, it's really good. So, alrighty, guys. Well,
Yeah.
next week, Nolan podcast. We're actually gonna watch one right after this. Um, that'll be our Nolan rankings, and I don't think there's anything like
Other
state
than
of
the
play
album
wise.
thing we're doing. Oh, you mean?
Yeah, like gaming wise coming up. So yeah. And then after the Nolan thing, like I said, the next big thing we're gonna do is the Kanye albums, music wise, and then that's probably gonna be it for a while for rankings.
Yeah.
Possibly, because we just did Batman, like whatever. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week, and thank you for watching the Conversation Call Once podcast.
See you later, guys.